Hey guys, what's going on? Drax here, back again. Today I'm going to take you around and show you some of the things that I've been up to the past 2 weeks, because Drax has been AFK, just completely gone away from all the things related to YouTube. I pumped the brakes on YouTube a little bit and took a little break and have been doing a lot more Twitch streaming and stuff, and I want to show you guys what I've been up to. Now, address some things right up front is, do I think I'm going to continue not doing any YouTube? No. I am trying to do my best to get on a schedule. That way I can continue to do my YouTube and continue to do my Twitch streaming. I've been having a blast with them both, over the years and such. And yeah, I want to show you guys what I've been up to as far as Twitch streaming is concerned. Now, here I am. You can see this lovely place. This is the Timberlands over here on the SKRP roleplay server based on Game of Thrones. I am Darvin Timber. Hello there. Hi. How are you? But yeah, Darvin Timber is the Duke of these lands. He's had a few things come about that have made him Duke. And it's actually been really cool to kind of experience a lot of that. As far as some of the other things too, he has a wife to be. He is supposed to get married this weekend to an Agatha Stonefist, who is oh, that must have been the server save. The server save can get a little bit laggy, if you will, but he is supposed to get married to Agatha Stonefist. He is Duke of all the lands that you see, so any of the buildings that you see that are rendered in are part of his lands. He has control over them. He could tax them if he wanted to. There's a bunch of different things he could do, but in here in the Timberlands, let me go ahead and jump down. This is our keep and our lodge. But we have a nice big stables, and our stable hands have been doing quite a bit of breeding lately for some pretty cool mutations. We've got the gray and yellow, we've got the blue, we've got an orange with green stripes, we've got the blue with gray stripes, blue with black stripes, and then we've got these guys down here, which is kind of like a mint chocolate chip type thing on the top, and then she's got this cyan boots on her, which are just awesome, like really cool to see and everything. We've got a few other dinos. We've got a couple of raptors, a doed, an ankylo, a beaver. Then we also have one of these lizards, which is like a megalania or something. I'm not entirely sure, but these little guys are cool because you can actually like climb on the roofs and stuff and go around. It's I have a lot of fun with this guy, and I love him. I love him. But yeah, we've got all of that. There's a bunch of breeding that happens between our stable hands. We've got a couple of blacksmiths. I'll take you over, show you the Blacksmith Shop. It's right over here. They've got a bunch of the forges outside, and then they actually share this with the builder. So there's a bunch of different materials and such in here. A bunch of work orders, that they have to fill. This is one of the houses. This is the house of one of our stable hands and blacksmith, the Tills. We go inside. It's just a little bed. Oh, that's kind of sad, actually. But no, it looks like they've got a bunch of stuff going in. They've got all kinds of goodies up here. These are actually pre-built houses, which I think are actually really cool. And I'm going to show you guys some better examples of that coming up. There is a jail that we just built yesterday. This is a pretty cool spot. We're going to keep prisoners in there if need be or anything like that. If we feel that people are being bad and need to be held for a time, where we have our prisons. We have a Maesters Tower, which is that little building on the side there. It might need to be a little bit taller, but who knows. And we have another one of the pre-built houses right over here. This one belongs to Mason Bane, who is one of our knights, and pretty cool little area that's up here. I love the porches on these things. I think that's really cool. Oh, I got stuck in a door. All right, can I get through the door? I can't. He's got a little ship in a bottle. He's got his bed up here. There's Mason. What's up, Mason? But yeah, so that is the Timberlands. That is the Duke's home and what he has around him and such. There's a greenhouse, Godswood, all that stuff. And then, yeah, so a lot of the things on this, that was Agatha Stonefist. Let's actually go in the lodge here. Let's go in here. You can see we've got a big fireplace. We've got some couches. We even have a toilet. A toilet that you can sit down on. And, oh, I don't have to do anything. But those things are actually pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. They're pretty neat. But, yeah, it's really, really cool to see a lot of the stuff that we have available to us. Now, I'm going to put my saddle on my Iguanodon, and I'm going to take you guys around a little bit, kind of show you the outside of the keep, you know, all that good stuff. This is a roleplay server, so if I run into anybody, I might have to interact with them a bit. So please excuse that if it does. But we've got a little, that's like a mail house and some stables. And then if we come around this way, there's, you know, the outside of the Maesters Tower. There's some other things around here that actually looks pretty cool up there, doesn't it? So yeah, just a little dock around back. And then, you know, just some other things kind of in the area. But I do want to show you guys a few of the other kingdoms and stuff. While we run over to King's Landing, which is like the capital of Westeros, I want to tell you that about some of the rules. So there are a bunch of different classes. There's thief, hunter, there's blacksmith, builder, thief, hunter, blacksmith, builder. There's wildling. There's knights. There's red priests, red priestesses, maesters. Kind of all in the same vein there. There's farmers and cooks and, you know, that sort of thing. So there's a lot of different stuff, you know, if somebody's role-playing on this server that they can kind of do and imagine and such, as far as being a part of. So it's actually really, really neat. And there's a lot of little houses and compounds built around the area. And so the biggest animal on this ark is the allosaur. Well, I guess technically a mammoth. But most people can't tame the mammoths because they're a little bit too big. But the allosaurs are not actually tameable. They're just something you have to fight. Yeah, I don't know. There's no Carnos. There's no Rexes. There's no Pteranodons. There's no Argies. There's no Quetzals or Tape Jaros. There's no flyers whatsoever except for 3 dragons. Across all the realm is just 3 dragons. Let's see. Those are owned by Daenerys Targaryen, which we'll probably see when we go over to King's Landing and check out. But yeah, there's so much stuff. And Darvin has had quite a bit of an experience on this server. His story... I actually made this character as a joke. I didn't think I would enjoy RP, so I thought I'd give it a shot. I made him, and I had every intentions of starting another character at another time. But his story has really blossomed into something that I really enjoy, and I think it's rather cool. So I have decided to keep Darvin, and you know, he's helping some people out. He's might have found some long lost family. He's supposed to be getting married. There's all kinds of really cool stuff that's kind of associated with the role play and everything like that. He's got a lot of friends and such. But just up over this hill, we will run into King's Landing, and you can see 2 of the dragons there. Let's go ahead and pull out our spyglass and take a look. So that one is Viserion. That one is Drogon. I'm not sure. There's another one on the other side that we can't see currently, but sometimes it takes a lot of time for all this stuff to load in. All right, so let's go ahead and head into King's Landing. Check out some of the stuff that's in here. Now, King's Landing takes some pride in a lot of these pre-built structures and stuff. I think I'm going to park my horse or my Iguanodon up here. A lot of people use horses on this server. They're kind of the favorite. But yeah, you can see a lot of these pre-built houses are pretty cool. This is the back side of all of them. I'll walk out the front side, and I'm sure people are going to question why I'm walking around in this area, but shouldn't be too big of a problem. I am friends with a lot of the people in King's Landing, so if I get questioned at all, crap. If I get questioned at all, it shouldn't be too big of a deal, but a lot of these houses look pretty awesome from the backside and look pretty well from the front as well. There's the red keep. Now, unfortunately, I don't think the keep gates are open, so I can't do anything there. It looks like something happened with the greenhouses that are causing some issues, but a couple of the dragons that are up there, and whatnot. Yeah, so from the front side here, we'll kind of show you guys what some of these look like, and you've seen some of them over at over in my area. There's a couple with the front houses. I like them, but a lot of times they can feel a little redundant. But it's what you're gonna do in a some situation like this. They're all one structure basically, except for the doors and the staircases. So it's not the worst thing. As far as FPS and stuff is concerned, it's actually quite nice. But yeah, they have a tavern, they have a stables, they have all kinds of other stuff around here. I do want to come around the backside here and see if I can get a glimpse of that other dragon for you guys. I don't know that I'm going to be able to, honestly. Oh, there he is. He's just a smidge of him, But that is Regal, I think is his name. He's got those green wings. That is by far my favorite one. But yeah, he's pretty cool. There's some ships down there. I actually find these ships to be pretty cool. There's some smaller ones, kind of like this, that are kind of like a merchant ship or so, and then they've got some of the bigger ones. I think that's the same one. There's some of them that I saw that are much bigger, that I think are limited to maybe the Iron Isles or something like that. But there's also these. Ooh, am I stuck on something? I'm stuck. What am I stuck on? Let me go. I don't want to be here anymore. There's those kind of rafts. There are the vanilla rafts. You can see the one there. But some pretty cool stuff around here, and a lot of really cool people to run into. It's pretty early in the morning. A lot more activity is a little bit, probably an hour or two from now till much later at night. I think I'm going to run over and show you kind of what area DraaxLP hangs in. My buddy Zul'jin also plays on this server, and kind of show you, what he gets into. A lot of people ask, what are some of the rates? I will have a link in the description to the website, and they have like all their rates listed, all that stuff, as far as everything goes. But the highest level in the wild is 30. And then from there, stuff can be bred higher and stuff like that. But the highest in the wild is 30, and it's pretty cool. But this is an area called Bear Village. They've got a nice little setup here. You see a lot of the structures and such that are around. Some people are just phenomenal builders. There's actually a lady right over here. I think her name is Ronin. I can't remember, but she has done a phenomenal job on her house as well. Kind of take a look at that. And it's one thing I love about this server is, you want to talk about inspiration as far as building and such goes. There's definitely inspiration to be found on this server. There really is. There's a bunch of this is Fee Bear. She's a 5-year-old that runs a restaurant. She's pretty cool. She's actually, I think she's a 25-year-old that plays a 5-year-old. This is the Bear Inn. This is an inn, played by Mad Morph, I think is his Twitch name, that plays Bear. He's pretty cool. Sorry, I just saw this urn here, and I don't know if I've collected this one. Well, I guess I have. All right. But, yeah, DraaxLP, he resides more so over along this cliff. I don't know if he's got his house done yet. He's recently moved. So let's come up over the hills here. And once I hit this cliffside, yeah, there we go. Kind of loading this stuff in a little bit. But this is DraaxLP's place. Again, I don't think he's all that furnished. He has a restaurant called the Whistling Pig. That's actually closer up to my stuff and my place. But there's a raptor. Let's kill the raptor. Kill the raptor. My iguanodon here is built more for speed, but he can do some damage if need be. Let's put that down. There's a giant wall that goes all the way across. And that is to keep the wildlings out. The wildlings can actually grapple over it and such, but It's pretty cool. It kind of goes all the way across. There's actually another structure called the Veil that's really, really high up in the middle. I don't know if I can get over here to this mountain and kind of come up and over it and show you guys. Let's see here. That's just a couple of map extensions. There's only 13 mods on this server. So there's the volcano. The Veil, I'm assuming I probably can't see it from where I'm at. Maybe if I got a little bit higher, a little bit closer, it might just be out of render distance. No, you know what? I think it's exactly on the opposite side of where I'm at of the volcano. Or... yeah, I can't really tell where it's at from here, but yeah, there's the Veil. So they're really high up in the air. They've got that moon door that is actually really cool. But yeah, that is the SKRP server. I think I'm gonna run over to one other city, and I think I might do the Veil, kind of show you guys, you know, what is there and everything. Kind of give you an idea. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about this server, leave them in the comment section below. I'll try to do my best to check it out. But like I said, I've been doing a ton of streaming on this server, and I've been trying to put my VODs up the best I can. Ooh, Titan Boa egg. Titan Boa egg, Titan Boa egg. I want that Titan Boa egg. Get out of here before the Titan Boas come, because it's gonna be bad. All right, so yeah, we're gonna try and go up to the Veil. I'll kind of show you guys as I get closer how big it actually is. All right, we are getting close to the structure that is the Veil. It's pretty dang tall up there, but I don't think it's taller than the volcano at all. It is based, I guess, off the Veil in the show. I'm still trying to get into Game of Thrones as far as the TV show and lore is concerned, and that's one thing I gotta say is, like, being on this server has sparked an interest for that, but it is not necessarily a requirement or anything. But this is the Veil. You can see the volcanoes right behind us. For those of you that are curious where this sits, is right about here on the map. We are on the vanilla map, but there's just a couple of extensions. So you can see the wall if I look back that way. Yeah, there you go. There's the wall. And yeah, we'll kind of right up here to the top. It's kind of a long jaunt all the way to the top here. It does take a little bit of time because you have to crisscross back and forth to get all the way around. They didn't actually like take it all the way around, and I don't know if that's something they did in the show or anything. I don't know if they ever showed the entrance to the Veil on the show, but kind of just come all the way up here, and they've built quite a bit of stuff up here as well. It looks pretty cool to see and to check out, but it's going to take a minute for all these structures to load in because it is such a high count of buildings and whatnot. But you can see our fog. I don't know if we're in a cloud or not, or maybe the fog's setting in, but we'll see a lot of these structures start to load in. I'm actually going to jump off my iguanodon because I find that sometimes helps to not be on an animal when trying to load in all these fancy structures. Come on, world. All right, I think we're good now. So yeah, they have a couple of battlements around. This is their main gate. They have kind of a mail house right over there, post office, some guest parking. They've built a lot of these are by hand. Actually, they're actually really interesting and really cool. I think that they have a lot of these up here. Their keep is just ahead. It is a big keep. Looks like there's somebody over there, so I might have to do some RP here in a second. But kind of check out the side here. I don't know if I can get through this. I think I can. No, I cannot. All right, so let's take a walk through here and see, what kind of houses they have built. Again, some of these are pre-built, but I think this is just a pre-built roof, to be honest with you. But something like that. I think that one is pre-built. One of the pre-built structure homes. Some of them are really good, and some people do a lot of great stuff and add a lot of additions to them and such, but some of the building that goes on in this area is just too good, in my opinion. Just too good. They have a lot of trees and such. Some pretty cool buildings there. That one's rather tall. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I'm yawning. It's kind of early in the morning, like I said. You know, it'll be a little while before too many people are on the server. But it does get pretty populated. About 80 people in the evenings, and sometimes it'll get even higher on the weekends. But it is really cool, especially to like see a keep like this. Check that out. That is a huge keep, and that place looks awesome. And that's another thing too, is like there's a lot of things on this server that I never would have used before, and having them on this server and being a part of this server, like flares and grapples and the longbow and, you know, crossbows and stuff like that, is stuff I mean I've never used them that much. I a lot of times went to the higher tier stuff and wore flak. Like I've never wore these desert clothes that often. I wear fur pants. I have the crystal wyvern gauntlets. Just all kinds of stuff that, you know, I never really would have worn, but, you know, because of my class, I'm kind of limited to what I can wear. You know, only knights can wear the flak armor and stuff like that. So there's a lot of things that are really, really cool when it comes to Arc and roleplay and stuff, and I think there's definitely a place for it. So if you guys are curious, want to know more, I will leave a link link in the description down below, and you know, try and show you guys you know, to their website so you can see, you know, what some of the rules are and stuff. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode of Arc or something. I'm not sure, because I'm still trying to decide what I want to do on my channel, but I am going to come back with some more gaming content here soon. I just got to figure out a good schedule. So, all right, guys, see you later.